Here's the thing. Only a small group of the population knows what really happens before, during, and after an eviction. The courts, the sheriff, and the few landlords who actually had to endure this. As a nation, we are trained to root for the underdog. American success stories are built on the formula of triumph, tragedy, triumph. We think of the tenant as the poor victim, the down on their luck hero or heroine who fell on hard times, and we collectively root for them to come out on top again. But what about the landlord? How many of us know what really goes into an eviction? The cost, the damages, the time, the emotional highs and lows. As a landlord for 12 years, I know I certainly did not. But I will learn, and this is that journey. I had a tenant who had not paid rent for a year and a half, and I was finally awarded possession back of my property, and an eviction ensued. This is the aftermath.
Hey beautiful people, it's September 15th. This is the aftermath. So right now I am on my way to the rental property in Maryland because I have an 8 a.m. appointment with the insurance adjuster. So excited because this means we are another step in the right direction, okay? And that direction is forward. I'm just excited to see how this insurance process goes. I really want to get the thumbs up, the go ahead, so that I can get the next step of people in to start tearing stuff out. Now, here's another thing, guys. I was just thinking about this yesterday. So, the insurance, they haven't approved the claim just yet. And again, they're sending the adjuster out. At first, I was going to do the walkthrough where I walked through with my phone, but I guess the damage is so extensive that it's like, they need eyes on it. So they got a local adjuster, right? It's been a week now. This all went down last Wednesday. Today is the next Wednesday. So it's been a week. It's been 7 days. Here's the thing. When I had the water mitigation team come out, Surf Pro, when I had to come out, they were just very confident that my insurance was going to pick this up. And they tried to get in and set an appointment to get in the very next day to start tearing things out. And I was like, wait a minute. I haven't called my insurance. And they was like, it's okay. Just call us back when you get the claim number. I am so glad I listened to my own good common sense and was like, no, let me talk to my insurance. Because imagine had them folks went in and started tearing out the house. And then the adjuster would have went and was like, wait a minute, we don't know what damage was caused by the thing and what damage is just caused because you had people in here tearing stuff up. Again, y'all gotta listen to your own instincts, especially if you're not versed in the situation. Get second, third, fourth, and 10th opinions, because even the professionals will lead you down the wrong lane. They will lead you in the whole wrong direction that can do more bad than good. My whole rule of thumb with anything is we're not going to stop moving until I get a go ahead. And either that go ahead can be through man, meaning the people who hold my insurance policy, or that go ahead is going to be through spirit, through God. I'm going to know. I'm going to feel the definite yes. Anything less than a hell yes is a wait a minute, stop, don't go. Sit on it. When that guy gave me that offer, even though it was feeling yes-ish for all the wrong reasons, it was feeling yes-ish because I was coming from a place of lack, fear, worry, concern, frustration. I was coming from all of these low-level feelings. But it wasn't feeling like a hell yes. Had I moved and made a decision from any place that wasn't from a higher level on the emotional scale, I would have regretted that decision. Profit and all, I would have regretted that decision. So I just say that, guys, wait till you get a clear yes, and know that sometimes your yes isn't a yes because you may have to do some work. Sometimes we're paranoid. Sometimes we come from different histories where we've been abused, where we've been used. And sometimes that yes is a little fuzzy and foggy for us because we forgot how to trust our own judgment, our own opinions, our own guidance system. So sometimes we do have to do some work to clean that up so that we can get recalibrated and reset and back on track. So know that too. But even then, know that you get to do the work. You get to do the work. And when you do the work, y'all are going to be able to hear that voice of God loud and clear when he's telling you yes and when he's telling you, nah, baby, just sit back and wait a while. It will be worth the wait.
So first thing is get the power turned back on. Then you have to make a decision. You can make it now or you can call me later. If you want to use one of our preferred vendors for the mitigation and for the contracting, for the repairs, then you just let me know. And I will send an assignment to them. Whoever covers this area, the assignment will be sent to. It's not somebody of my choosing. It's just the next preferred vendor on our list.
Okay.
They're all vetted through USAA. The repairs are all, like I said, you get a 3-year warranty for labor and materials. So stuff like this, it's all rotten over the door.
So that's just wear and tear.
So anything that's wear and tear that wasn't directly affected by the water won't be included. But basically, just looking at it, all the flooring will be replaced, all the carpets, pad, all that stuff. The tile downstairs in the, I think it was tile, yes, in the basement, that's laid over concrete. It's set in concrete on the concrete. There shouldn't be water underneath that, so that'll just be cleaned and then regrouted or resealed over the ground. If you had wood floors, those will be pulled up, or laminate. Vinyl floor, same thing upstairs, because water can get under that. But the tile's basically the only one that you.
And then they said like the vanities in the bathroom.
Yeah, the vanities are all worked on the side. Yeah. So like I said, hard living underneath wouldn't have been covered, but since the water ran, it'll be covered because it got damaged. That's about it.
Okay. Now, what about it's a thin line, but what about like the carpet relative to, there's other stuff on there that was already there, but then there's water stuff on it.
Right, so as long as the water oversees everything.
Yeah, he already said all the carpet.
Yeah, all the carpet, all that. So the dog poop, all that stuff, it doesn't matter, the staining. It wouldn't have been covered, but the water got it, so it is. So, so she kind of did you a favor. You will see, though, I should tell you this so you see it when you realize what's going on. If the drywall is just stained, it's not like wet to where it's deteriorating or anything, they can just clean that, seal it, and retape and mud it, and you'll never know that anything happened. But if you see like, oh man, they only took out half the ceiling, but this has stains on it, that's okay. They'll just end up sealing all that and just make it look just like the new. It'll look fine. You won't know that there was a difference. How about loss of rent? So you could rent the place out if she had left nicely. So do you have a lease agreement with them? Did you have a lease agreement?
Yes.
Can you, let me send you an email. Send email. And what I'll do is I'll send an email from the claim. It'll be a unique email address. Just attach a copy of your lease agreement and send that back to me. And then you'll get loss of rent for the time that. So they pay you for loss of rent because you could rent it if this wouldn't have happened. Had it been hard living, it wouldn't have been like I said. Had they not done the water, you would have been out of luck.
Like how much
oh my goodness, you should have been here on the first day. You could have saved me a lot of tears.
Send email from claim. We need the lease agreement.
As y'all heard, we just finished meeting with the adjuster. And God is on our side, y'all. All the time. Because he was like, yo, she actually did you a favor. Because there's so much in that house that just is like hard living. That wouldn't have been covered, period, because it's hard living. Hard living means you're just a raggedy person doing raggedy things. Don't be a raggedy person doing raggedy things. Live soft. And hard living isn't covered. Did you went to Starbucks too?
You weren't supposed to see that.
You went to Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. So hard living isn't covered. Q went to Chick-fil-A.
My mama didn't raise me like that. One of the strongest, the thing that sticks with me is leave it better than you found it. I lived my whole life like that because my mom said that. You have to leave it better than you found it.
We rented a zip car. that was filthy. Remember, I told you in Seattle, and we went and took that car to the car wash. Leave it better than you found it. We was like, so that the next person doesn't have to walk up and experience it like this. Like now, they probably still gonna feel it's dirty, but little do they know, it was left better than we found it.
Right.
But he was saying it looks like it's about $50,000 worth of damage that they're gonna cover. That's so cool. And I went ahead and told him I'm just going to use their preferred people because it comes with so many perks. 3-year warranty. Plus the amounts are raised that they can actually write checks for. Right. Whereas if I use my own personal contractor, it's just a longer process. The amounts are limited. Then it has to be held in escrow. It has to be held. You just got to do way too much. And being that it's not like I know.
I was just getting ready to say, as a landlord, finding contractors is work.
Yeah, it's not like I know people.
Vetting them, getting a referral. I have a friend that owns a building and I asked him for a plumber. And he was like, I have a great plumber on certain days. So even though the plumber is good to him, one time he did the project for him, it was great. The next time it was terrible. So I think USAA is more leverage of having a good person that doesn't want to lose that relationship and that preferred status. So I would do that.
So I'm going to do that. So they're going to send their mitigation and their contractor to do everything. And these people are going to write bills and estimates for how much it's going to take. So that $50,000 can be more or less.
Can you tell us what a mitigation person is?
The water mitigation team is a team that goes in and just pulls out the damage. They don't build nothing back. So they'll cut out the walls, like they'll cut out the water damage in the ceilings. Okay. They'll pull up all the floors, all the carpets, all of that. And they're going to have their big dumpsters. So that's why he was saying you can probably work with them as far as throwing that other stuff away. But remember, well, you don't remember. I talked to a water mitigation person before, and he was telling me it was like $2,000 per dumpster, per this, per that. So I can imagine them trying to charge me something to pull out that furniture. So I'm going to try to call Keita first at 500.
Yeah.
To see what she can do.
Yeah, I would do that first. Because they were just going to come finish what they started. See, they already have an investment to build off of, not from scratch. And the way they were doing it was better because the way that the other guy said, when the dumpsters come out, then you got to pay for the dumpster to come out. Well, not come out, but you have to pay for each pounds and all that other stuff. And that could be thousands of dollars instead of 500.
So we're going to do that first. I'm going to get the lights cut back on, which I want to try to do now. That way I'm still here so we can turn stuff off.
I'm just smiling because, like, y'all have no idea.
and on top of that, what did he say? What? They're paying rent.
The rent, y'all. The rent. Cold cash money, whatever rent is lost during this fixing time.
They're paying the rent. Y'all.
This dude
tried to buy this place from me for $250. And he tried to act like you don't have to pay your mortgage. You ain't gonna pay. If we close by this, dude, I ain't gonna pay it anyway. They're paying it. Section 8 ain't gonna pay it. We should have been did this. Y'all go legit. Be legit. And I said I was gonna make a separate video about it, about why you need to make sure your rental properties have rental insurance. Because some people just try to get old and they try to keep the insurance the same, like they're still living there.
Like me, I still have homeowners insurance with a renter in my home.
And he told her, because she asked questions too, he was like, you're covered more under rental property insurance. You get more coverage. More things fall under the umbrella, the vandalism. What are you saying? Shaking your head no?
It's the opposite. Like if you have a punch in the wall, it's just hard living. I have a punch in the wall, it's covered. He said there's less constraints.
No. It was the opposite. He said rental insurance, like for instance, because even when I called, if this had been my property, water damage due to negligence of the owner is not covered. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. And so it will be hard to prove as the owner that somebody broke in and turned on all your water. Because they say, as far as they're concerned, you're in on that. Like, who had access to your house? You know what I mean? Outside of your house being robbed. So what I'm saying is more things. You ain't heard him. I recorded it. He said more things were covered under rental insurance as far as property damage, as far as the renters go.
Yeah. The bottom line is be legit, and you know, you were talking about it in a different video. Get your files together, keep your records nice so you don't have to scramble at the last minute.
Mom, there's no mold. Mom had me again, just like the video that came out today. Today's video was putting the notice on the tenant's door. And Mom got all in my head acting like they were gonna come out and jump us and do this and do that.
But she rolled up here just in case.
So she can witness it.
Yep, she didn't say all that and not do nothing. She said it and rolled right up here.
So now today her whole thing was she's sending me pictures of black mold. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures my mama been sending me because she like to scare people for no good reason.
Are we halfway matching? We're yelling
a little bit.
Coordinating for the
But
set.
it's like, why are you trying to scare people, Mom? And I had to tell her, Mom, there's black mold, we still have to go in here. What do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? I said, these people are used to this stuff, so I'm pretty sure if they were concerned about black mold, they would take preparations too. But he is coming here to do this. He knows water damage. He knows.
We can't be worried about black mold. It would be.
But there's no black mold. And he even said it'll take a minute for black mold to stop growing.
Yeah.
Like a minute. And like I said, so we're going to use their people. And that's where we left off when we went off on a tangent. And then they said they'll send me the team. So when they send me whoever is going to be assigned to the job, I can then look them up, look up Better Business, look up reviews, look up whatever. And then I can go back to USAA and say, I don't feel comfortable using them.
Yeah.
He said even when you meet with them, you could meet with them and then still feel like, no, I don't feel comfortable. Because remember, my whole thing was, oh my God, I can cry. I can always cry. Aww. Tears are always on deck.
Right here at the surface.
Oh my goodness. Remember, I said what was so overwhelming for me was I don't have a team. Yeah, I don't know people to do the work. Yeah. There's no way I can do it. Remember? This is why I was ready to give them my property. You can have it because I don't.
And that's what was being sold, was like, just drop it, leave it like it is. Don't touch another thing. I got you. And it was like playing on that energy of that emotion of fear about it. Yeah.
Yes. But what I want to say, guys, and we've been saying this all along, because I know so many people, like, especially when I dropped that first video about my tenant hadn't paid rent, and so many people in the comments saying, you're ignorant, you're stupid, you ain't about this life. They were telling me all of this. And the bottom line is, I know this. I know I'm ignorant. I know I'm not about this life. But guess who is? God is. God is. And when he's about this life, you ain't got to be.
Oh, I'm the background music. Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always think we gotta have it all. We don't have to have it all. And I walk blissfully knowing that. I own that. I love it. Because when I know I don't know it all, it takes so much pressure off of me. I can just be like, yeah, I don't know. Y'all know how many jobs I got and I ain't know, but I showed up to the interview anyway and was like, I'm gonna tell them I don't know. But guess what? I can learn
today.
Y'all know how much money I make for somebody who don't know? They never knew, but was not afraid to dive in and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what this like. You know, I wrote a whole ass book, not knowing how to write a book.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
I did. And you know how many people still email me to this day wanting more because I'm a really good writer? I learned how to write a book while learning how to write a book. I started going to workshops. I started doing a bunch of stuff while writing the book.
Right.
And every time I would learn something new in the workshop, I'll go back and revise my whole manuscript. Oh, let me add that technique.
Yeah.
Oh, let me write with all my senses, eyes, taste, smell. Let me sprinkle that throughout the whole book.
Yeah. And that's what I experienced in the videos is your storytelling, which is why I like your videos so much, is because it's telling a story. So see how it flourished out into other venues.
And I love the fact that I chose to take y'all on this journey with me from start to finish, not after it was done. Not like, once it's done, once we realize it's going to be okay, let's go recap. No, y'all were in it. All my emotions up and down.
Oh, did you pass it? Did I miss it? What happened?
Oh, no, he didn't respond back yet.
Oh,
Can't miss the
I'm
wave,
sorry.
y'all.
I got a thing. Y'all, don't play with us. And so many people have problems with how I address God, how I say God, the universe, spirit, energy. I be calling them all the things. But he know who I'm talking to. And he know who I'm talking about. And even me saying he is still a affront to all of our senses, because he ain't a he or a she or a whatever. He is just he. He is. He is. It is. This is. This energy of God that y'all know as God is so much greater than what our little feeble minds can hold. And that's the energy I walk in. That's who's always been looking out for me. You asked me, how did I even find this place? Remember, that was a whole story of miracles.
It was. That's crazy.
I've been doing this just because we're just starting to do this on camera. I've been doing this long before I picked up a camera.
Why you gotta act so gangster about it? She's like, I've been doing it.
I don't know.
It is that passionate though. It's dope. This is a dope way to live.
I'm just so passionate because we about to go talk to the neighbor. I'm just so passionate because how it all just beautifully comes together. Even when I did not know, but I knew that all was going to be well. Even if by my own hands, I messed up the deal.
Right.
And the deal is me trying to figure this out and then trying to sell it and then lose money. I mean, I would have lost money. I just wouldn't have made as much money. Instead of making, let's say, 50,000, I may have made 40,000. Or instead of making 80,000, I would have made 50. So, but I would rather have done that on my own and have somebody come and buy this from up under me and give me what they thought I was equipped to have.
But behind the scenes of that too is the energy and the awareness that it's all working out for our greatest good. So if the greatest is $70,000 profit versus 30, the universe gonna make it. God is gonna make it such that those people come and those scenarios come so that you can know that. And we just know this now. It's not like a theory. Like, we're clear about it. It's all working out. And so she is having this experience. And so with my renter, I'm chilling. I'm not concerned at all. Not even a little bit. I'm chilling.
You just get to learn some new things. And remember,
I'm watching videos. I'm watching the road to eviction, taking notes.
Remember, I was excited about that in the beginning. I said, wow, we're going to get to learn. Because what I knew was, it's through this contrast that we grow and expand. Like, this is showing me so much more about myself that I didn't know. I didn't know I could not just be a project manager at work, but I can project manage my life, like on this level. Something I don't even have experience in. I can project manage that because I'm good at making lists. All I got to do is make the list and check it twice. That's what I do. On a sticky note. I can make a Scrum board. I can make an Agile board. I can make a Kanban board.
Amen.
And move it all along the task and project manage my own project.
Your own life.
I love it. And then Corinne got a key. And you're not far. You're closer to here than I am.
Yeah. It's right around basically around the corner.
Y'all, this is some good stuff. And I just really hope y'all get this. Y'all getting this.
But one thing, and you might have to take this out for another video on gratitude. But one thing,
because y'all know we gratitude sisters. How long we been gratituding? How many years? I don't even know. 2005.
7 years. 2014.
Every day gratitude.
And it gets better and better. But one thing,
but a lot of times we gratitude with our mouths now.
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning, it's almost like Abraham. How in the beginning she typed.
Yeah.
Because remember, we tried to talk at first and it wasn't working out well. So then we started writing and it worked out well. Now we're back to talking.
Yeah.
And it works. You know what I'm saying?
I wrote a list yesterday.
You did. That list was banging.
Written. I like it written sometimes too.
I love it written.
Because I've Googled something in the list and gone back and read it and it served me again. Because it's like a journal. It's an email journal.
I love the written list.
I wanted to bring to this story about gratitude is that where we reside in this gratitude practice is the fact that we don't put struggle in our way to have this conversation. We weren't trying to be, mess ups or whatever you might think of yourself, to say that we're winning.
No.
Like, let's make life hard so we can look like we're winning. No, it's just that struggle occurs. Things occur. Life is life.
Life be life.
Life be life.
I need Rochelle Adamson made a t-shirt with that on it. Yeah. I need to buy that.
Life be life. And so if it's already going to be life, you need to be equipped. You need to put your seatbelt on. You need to just do the things. And gratitude is that. So because we have so much grace, I'm not surprised that this is happening. Like that this adjuster is saying, and the water, and I'm like, of course the water, the evil that is the water would be the blessing in her pockets. Hallelujah.
And with life be life.
Now I'm hyped.
The thing about life is life ain't got nothing to do with God or the devil.
Mm-hmm.
God or the devil. Mm-hmm. It just is life. It's in a neutral zone.
Because if you read the Bible and the contents of what they say about God, you have choice. You get to choose how to live this life. That's a blessing in and of itself.
And how to react to life.
And nobody judges you. If you want it hard, amen.
Except for me.
Amen. You can have it hard. And is it the day that I figured out that I had the power to create my own life?
Hold on. That bad about to die.
Finger frozen. The day that I figured out that I had the power to create my own life, I actually had an accident that I had seen happening, and I had the accident and I started laughing after my heart started beating real fast because I was like, oh, I created this and I have the power to create anything. I remember when I created this. I wrote it down. I made this happen. I can make anything happen. So it was weird that it happened through like drama or trauma, but I don't care.
Good or bad or ugly. I did this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I get to create something better by using the same stuff. So yeah, that was a great day.
I'm just so happy, guys. I'm just so happy. This is victory.
So happy for you.
Victory!
Victory is mine. I got all the gospel songs. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine.